I found Santa in St. George. He's up there. Hello friends, family, and internet strangers, Stephanie here, and happy Vlogmas. Before we get to Christmas, if you're here in the US, you have to celebrate Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday, so I figured I would take y'all along with me for my road trip. It is currently about 5:25 a.m. Last year when I did a road trip, we left on Monday night before Thanksgiving and traffic was insane. What normally takes me 5.5 to 6 hours to get to Utah took like 8 hours. So this year decided to skip that traffic and leave before 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So I've got a little 3-day weekend, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off of work. So one of my friends and I are gonna go to Utah. Let's hit the road. The box has a turkey on it. First off, we got pink box donuts and of course fizz, because whenever I come in this direction, gotta get fizz. But I had never been to Pink Box before. I thought this was a filled donut, and then I stuck my finger through it. And I've got whipped cream everywhere. I'm gonna eat my banana donut first. Oh, even like the glaze has a banana flavor to it. All the way from top. That's good. It was pretty before the bite, but that one is actually filled. This one, not filled. All right, we have each had one donut and come to the consensus that they are worth the hype. They were very good, and now we still have a box full to get us through the next couple days or the next couple hours. We'll see, depends on the moon. Got our fizz and we're in the road. Because you said mood, but I heard moon. Depends on the moon. Depends on the moon. Depends on the moon. Depends on the moon. We're off to a good start on this trip. Made it to St. George this afternoon. We just did a quick trip to Walmart because I meant to bring at least shorts, if not a bathing suit, because we're staying at the hotel with the pool and everything. So quick trip to Walmart for shorts and a swimsuit because they keep the pool nice and toasty. So now we can swim. I'll actually let you climb to the top of this one. To the top. You really do need to preserve that hearing.
I do need to preserve my hearing.
She's got a hood and a flannel and everything. And I'm like, are you really that cold? And she's like, I'm protecting the hearing. Hold on. I have to turn me all around. I look up and she's in a hole. Is it cozy in there?
It's a little... It's like fire in the sky. He wakes up in a pot and he has to come out of it.
We're having fun over here. It's always an entertaining time. As I was saying, though, she got to preserve the hearing. She has misheard almost everything I've said today, from mood to moon, and then I said sledding gnomes and she thought I said slutty gnomes. They feel like there's another one, but we've had lots of laughs today. When I said she could climb to the top, I didn't realize this is the type of steps we were working with here. Here we go. Good Lord, I'll be able to get up. I don't know if I'll be able to get back down. We made it to the top. Again, don't know that I'm going to be able to make it back down. We may have sliding down a rock, the sequel, because that's how I got down last year on the rock we were on that year.
It's like a really bumpy slip and slide. Come on, Betty Davis.
I think that time we missed it. Okay. So it's like after 2. 2, 1. I think we're sitting together.
Alright, so we jump on 1.
Isn't there a movie where it's like on 3 or after 3? It's perfect. Oh yeah. Why can't we figure this out? Okay. 2, 1, go. We're walking blindly. One that's gonna be the clinging for dear life one.
Ooh, careful.
I'm good. I'm close enough to the bottom if I fall into
That looks a lot scarier on the camera.
Everyone's out here doing the sunset family photos and engagement photos and Christmas photos and all the photos on every edge. Oh, there's no one up on that one anymore. I know more of it, but copyright, so we'll leave it at that. That way looks treacherous. We're gonna see if there's a better way this way to get up to the little peaks at the top. We're losing daylight here though. The sun's gone down. Found one, maybe. Now you might be able to do it. Will I be able to? Okay. Okay. We made it. We're up at the top. I don't think we can get any higher than this. Look how cute that little couple is sitting up on the rock. They send their little tippy. And then there's us.
Hashtag forever love.
Single forever. The name of this vlog will never change at this point. I think I can make it the rest of the way without sliding.
After the last video cut, we should just put on black, and this is where Stephanie fell.
I slid down this right after I said I don't think I'm gonna need to slide down anymore. I should know better than to jinx myself. You're going back up. You want to get pictures up there from here? Okay. All right, you're at the slidey part. Don't slide. You can probably still see the marks from where I slid.
You gotta step on the big rocks.
But I like the little rocks. They go with my little legs.
The little rocks are not your friends.
Now I feel like we're in Roswell, New Mexico, looking for our pods. P.S. If you haven't seen my Roswell, New Mexico filming locations video, I'll link that down below. And if you haven't watched Roswell, New Mexico, so good. I love the original, but I actually like the reboot a little more, which is odd. My mom's gonna be so mad when she sees how dark it is while we're doing this. Sorry, Mom. If she's seeing this at all, though, that means we survived, so we're fine. It's funny because behind you there's light, and so it does not look dark in the video, but in reality, it's dark. Terrible. You can see all the lights, though, of the city. You just can't see where the little rocks are. It's pretty, though. We made it back to the car. It's dark, but it's only 6 o'clock. My car says 5 o'clock because we changed time zones. It feels later. My s'mores one melted into the Java one. It's fine. I'll just dip one into the other. So we had our breakfast, which was our donuts. We also had bananas And then we had dinner. I had an open-faced turkey sandwich with mashed potatoes, and I was starving, so I also had onion rings. And then Irma had, what did you have, a burger? Bacon cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Bacon cheeseburger. And now that was pretty early, so dinner, actual dinner, is donuts. More donuts. Good morning. We got off to like a leisurely start this morning. We didn't set an alarm, so now it's just about 11 something. We got coffee. I got a honey boo iced latte. It's got honey and cinnamon. It's from the Feel Love coffee shop near Zion. I had heard good things about it, so now I'm gonna be caffeinated and ready to go. There was a sign on the highway that said there was an hour wait at the park entrance to Zion, which that was a lie, but now we're stuck in bumper to bumper traffic inside the park with no idea what's going on, but we've been stopped long enough that all the drivers are getting out of their cars and doing full photo shoots out on the side of the road. We've made it to the belly of the dragon, which is literally right next to where you park your car. So if you're looking for an easy, good view without a big hike, there's literally just a little drop here and that's it. You're there from the car to the belly of the dragon. I heart men. Did you see that?
No.
Like next to you to your left. I heart men. Just in case anyone was wondering if these were like ancient carvings in here, they are not. Because I don't think "these nuts" was a ancient phrase. This is yet another area where it looks like we're looking for the alien pods. Now that I live in an area where it doesn't snow, I get more excited by snow. When I lived in New York, I did not like snow. Now that I have the ability to leave the snow whenever I want, much more akin to liking snow. It does look kind of cooler coming from this way than the other way, because this way you can actually see the end, and the other way you cannot.
Just gonna film behind me because I know Stephanie's gonna eat it again.
The chances are high. Going down that little drop was no problem. Coming up with my shorter legs was a bit of an issue. I made it though, still alive. Now completely covered in dust. You have dust all over your butt. Yep. You got it. But that was fun. Fun little short fun view, except now it's getting crowded. We got lucky when we got here, but now it's a good thing we're leaving. There's a lot of people. So if you're looking to come to the belly of the dragon to get these fun pictures, it's right outside of Zion. So if you go through Zion and you come out the part that's not Springdale, the other side of Zion is where this is. It's only like half a mile down the road off of the main road that Zion is on. So good little detour. So for reference, this is the parking lot. And that's the belly of the dragon. Really quick.
That's so funny, Irma. It says home of the homemade pies. That's what it says, right? I'm not reading.
Yeah, the homemade pies. Take 2 with the Watchman Trail. Last time I was here a few months ago, I was going to start the Watchman Trail, and I started it and then realized it's way too hot for me to be doing this alone. But today it's only about 54 degrees outside right now, and I'm not alone, so should be able to complete it this time around. We keep running into these steps that are not actually steps. They're a hindrance instead of a step. I'm guessing at one point in time they were a step, and then everything leveled out. started.
It looks like a cronut.
It does look kind of like a cronut. Just here taking a nap on a rock. Brief break. Finding my zen. This is a beautiful place and it is my favorite day of the year. The day before Thanksgiving has always been my favorite day. That's where all of my fun Thanksgiving memories are really the day before, with all the prep. And my cousin would come into town when we were preteens and teenagers, and we would watch Gilmore Girls. And at my aunt's house when we were younger, she had a jacuzzi type bathtub, and we would always go and bring our swimsuits. And then when I became a teenager, I started having my period every year on Thanksgiving, and I still don't know. Erica watches these videos, so Erica, let me know if you knew that was the reason why we stopped. That's a gorgeous view, though. The dust has picked up here at the top. Even ground. I think this is end of trail. We made it to the end, and then we'll have to go back down. Made it to the top. How do you feel making it to the top?
Yeah, for sure.
I was taking like a celebratory Instagram reel on video, and it had dust or camera right in my face. I can taste the sand. We just finished up dinner. We ate at a place called the Pasta Factory, which is in the basement of a place called the Pizza Factory. So if you're looking for a place to eat in St. George and you find the Pasta Factory, just know it's going to be real confusing when you get there. You have to go downstairs because it was packed. We walked in, thought there was going to be a huge wait, and then it turned out the wait was all for the Pizza Factory, and we had to go downstairs, and there was zero wait for the Pasta Factory. It was tasty. And now looking at some Christmas decorations since we're in the historic downtown St. George area. We were driving down the road on the way to the car wash, and Irma says, oh, there's a TJ Maxx and Home Goods. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a TJ Maxx Home Goods combo in one store. And I'm like, we can go. So turns out the car wash was closed already. They closed like 2 minutes before we got there, which was weird that they closed so early. Maybe it was because of the holiday. But anyways, we turn around. I'm like, oh, let's go in there. And I'm driving in, and Irma just says, Stephanie, it's not enough that you have a hairdresser and a nail salon and a car wash here, but the fact that you can get around here without a GPS, that's my superpower, getting around cities without GPS once I've been in them one time. Usually it only takes me one time in a city to be able to drive at least some places without a GPS. Ready for the hot tub in 48-degree weather. This is why this is my favorite of the St. George Marriotts. I love this nice area to relax in with the fire pits. Happy Thanksgiving. We just finished up our Thanksgiving buffet at the Chuck-a-Rama Buffet in St. George, and when we got here, the line, there was one. We waited about 40 minutes or so in line. And now that line is wrapping all the way down to the sidewalk and around the block almost. So we got here at a good time and ate lots of food, and now it's gonna be a long drive back to Burbank just because we're so full. Sitting in the car the entire way back to LA directly after having a meal didn't sound like the best idea, so decided to go to a little park that I knew was right around the corner from the gas station. So peaceful, and there's lots of ducks and swans and a nice walking path and some swings, so figured figured that we would relax a little bit before we hit the road. We made it home. I just finished dropping off Irma, and for the record, I did offer to help her carry all of that stuff inside, and she said no. So she did make it inside with all of her belongings. I made it home. I took a shower, and in very rare form, if you are new here, you probably don't know this, but I always forget to end my road trip videos, so the ending is always recorded, usually months later. But in a rare event, I am actually recording this when I got home. I took a shower and then said, oh, let me wrap up that video. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little girls trip for Thanksgiving, and I hope that y'all are enjoying Vlogmas. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.